Hey Tool Nuts, I'm Doug with ToolNut.com. Today in this video we're going to be going over two new M18 additions to Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment line. So we have the telescoping pole pruner is going to be one, and the other one is going to be the Milwaukee dual battery string trimmer. So we're going to start with the pruning or the pruner. First, how is this being sold and offered on ToolNut.com? So you can buy this two ways. You can buy it as a bare tool. You're going to get just the telescoping pruner here and the shoulder strap. And it does come with a scabbard. I have the scabbard off right now. So that's one way. You'd already have to have batteries and chargers to operate this. The other way you can buy this is as a kit. So you would get everything I just talked about. You get a 6 amp hour battery, and you're going to get the dual M18 M12 charger with that. All right. I'm just going to hit on both of these items the key points. For full specs, details, and pricing, you're going to want to head to toolnut.com. So, telescoping. This will go from 7 to 10 feet on this, and I like how you can hear there's like a spring load in there, so it doesn't drop on you. And then you have a very easy, quick lock and unlock mechanism on this. Nice, really good rubber grip over mold running down the majority of the tool. Again, like I said, it does come with a scabbard on that. Let me lock it in here. So here you can see is going to be the blade. I'll open it second there. And then you also have a hook on this for a branch hook as well. It does come with the shoulder strap. That's all I had to put on when I took this out of the box. Very quick to install there. You have a safety trigger here as well. I did put a battery in here just so we could power it up and show you how to use this. This will cut up to 1 3/4 inch material on that. And there is also, for accessories, you can get a replacement blade for this tool. So let's power it up here quick, just to show you the mechanism here. So obviously you got to hit the trigger here first, safety trigger, and pull the trigger. So it's always going to return and stay open that way until I hit this. And you can see I can kind of control it like that. So up to 1 3/4 on that. Quick removal. And now to close this, all right, I did actually read the manual here on that. So to close it, you're going to want to hit obviously the safety trigger. You're going to pull the main trigger, hold it for a couple of seconds. You're going to release the safety trigger first, then the trigger, and you can see it's now locked in position to be put away. The blade's not exposed. You never want to leave that blade exposed. And you always want to put the safety scabbard on there as well. So that is your telescoping pruner pole. Next, we have the dual battery trimmer. I don't have batteries in this, so let's start with how this is being offered by Milwaukee and how we're selling it on toolnut.com. You can buy this as a bare tool, meaning you're just going to get the trimmer as you see it here. No batteries, no charger. Again, you'd have to have the M18 batteries already and a charger to operate this. The other way that's being sold is you can get it with the trimmer. You're going to get 2 M18 8 amp hour batteries, and you're going to get the dual bay rapid charger. All right. So again, out of box, very easy to put together. All I had to do was put on the guard here. The head was already installed with some line in there, which we'll go over which sizes it takes. I had to put on the handle, and then this piece where your shoulder strap attaches to. All right, so very similar controls on this as well. You can see here, if I put the batteries in it, which you do have to use both batteries on this. If you try with one battery, it will not work. Most of the specs and details for runtime, which are on the site, are for the 8 amp hour batteries, but If you have smaller batteries, 5 amp hours, you can use those. You can use 12 amp hour batteries as well. Obviously, with the 8s that it comes with is going to be better than a 5 amp hour battery on that. So you can control high and low on there. It'll have your fuel gauge when batteries are installed. Again, just like the pruner, safety right there. Have to have that engaged before you pull the trigger to operate the string trimmer. This is a fuel motor, which, you know what, I didn't mention in the pruner, that is just a brushless motor. Very good motor. Milwaukee felt they didn't have to go fuel on that, keep the cost down. The runtime wouldn't have been that much more. In this one though, they did put a fuel motor in it to get you better runtime on that as well. So very well balanced. This is a easy load head on that, which are great. I love those. Very easy to load those now. When you get that, so as far as takes pretty much the majority of the line diameters that are available, 0.080, 095, and 105. This will go from 0 to 4,900 RPMs in low, and then 0 to 6,200 in high. It is a variable speed trigger as well on that. Okay, cutting width. So this is pretty cool. This has a larger cutting width than other trimmers that are available from Milwaukee. So this will do either a 15-inch, which this is set right now at, all right, 15-inch diameter where the cutter is here. If you take these 2 screws out, remove those, and just spin this around, it will then do a 17-inch diameter. So right now it's 15. If you want to go larger, you can set it to 17. I think that's it. So again, full specs, details, pricing, or if you want to just check it out, head over now to toolnut.com.